best par saves we've seen this weekend. Sometimes if you love the course, it'll love you back. Here's Kristin on the 14th. Just needs to check up, and it does. Kristin well inside the circle, less than 25 feet. Missy's looked so comfortable off this tee. This is coming in low. That's going to hit the wall. Out of bounds for Gannon. She'll go to the drop zone.
I really liked the height that she put underneath this, but it was just too soft of a throw. Now this is putting pressure on Missy to have to make this putt to keep it to just one stroke possible.
And that is an end to Missy Gannon's clean scorecard today. She was 6 under coming into the 14th. She's going to put a bogey on the card and fall back to 16 down.
Currently 2 strokes back of Kristin.
Kristin has laced it. She's going to have a birdie look.
That is a perfect drive.
This looks great.
Yeah.
Missy answers. Kristin hits the gap. More angle than she wished to have on it, but most importantly, she hits the gap.
She hits the gap, but leaves it low. Let's see what kind of angle she has.
Emily Weatherman along with Eliezra Midling. May not be long before we're watching them fight for a title here at this event. And Kristin with a huge mistake. Gannon also pulls it into the right. Brian, do you have an eye on just how close Missy's approach is?
She's got about 35, 40 feet. She's outside circle 1.
And for Kristin, she just needs par to put the pressure on Missy to have to birdie at very tricky holes, 17 and 18. Tough birdies.
As big a time as any, big money Missy needs to show up for the putt on 17.
I've got chills, Terry.
The roar of the crowd says it all. Missy with the birdie on the 17th to take a 1-stroke lead into the final hole. Kristin for par. And it slides out. Kristin will bogey the 17th.
I was already counting that as a par. I didn't realize that it was actually more like 25 feet for this putt. Again, another right side spit out.
And we head into the final hole, all tied up. A near perfect drive by Missy Gannon.
Kristin gets past the trees as well. They're very close to each other.
Kristin or Missy, whomever wins here, becomes not only the MVP champion, but also our tour points champion for the 2024 season.
She's got 2 discs in her hand. One's the layup, one's the go for.
Layup.
Smart choice. Put the pressure on Missy to go for it if she wants to take it down.
She needs to avoid the tree, which gave her trouble yesterday. And she is to the right of it. She'll have an open swing to the green. Trying to avoid the same tree, and she's past it.
She has to keep it safe. Land on the island.
She's cut it short. Kristin doesn't make the island.
Missy going with the sidearm. The biggest sidearm moment of her career, and she nails it. It is not a shot that Missy relies on all the time. And the fact that in one of the biggest pressure scenarios, she has to throw a sidearm to land safe.
Kristin Tattar will be your runner-up. And Missy Gannon, your MVP Open by OTB champion. Gannon wins it.
Your 2024 MVP Open by OTB champion, Missy Gannon!
Missy, I think you, myself, everybody here at Maple Hill still shaking after that finish. Talk to us about how you're feeling right now and tell us the story of the day.
I am feeling so overwhelmed with just joy, and I'm, in the last couple of weeks I felt like I was kind of losing myself a little bit on the green, and I still had that struggle this week, but today I turned it around and I told myself this morning that I'm jumping in that pond. I don't care what it takes. I'm jumping in that pond.
It was a battle through and through all day long. You got to 6 and you went on a tear of birdies, but then we get to 14. 2-stroke swing, Kristin hits the birdie, you go out of bounds. In that moment, what were you feeling? What was the internal dialogue like?
Yeah, I was trying to fight the feeling of, man, I just let it go. I just let it slip away. And I realized it's only hole 14 and I have, 4 more holes left, and 3 of which I feel really good about getting the birdie. And you just really never know what's going to happen. I was fully prepared to go into a playoff after, really clutching up on 17 there. And you just have to continue to believe no matter what's happening around you. Just keep trying to play your game, and, maybe it'll work out.
Well, 3 players on your card on 17 didn't even try for the gap. You had to hit the gap. And then talk us through that putt. What were you telling yourself? Was there a little bit of temptation to lay up?
No, I knew I had to make it. There was nothing else on my mind. That hole bit me a couple times already this week, and I told myself I wasn't going to let that happen again. I got to make the putt. That was the only thing on my mind, and the fact that I just sent it right into the heart just felt so good. Felt like regular big money Missy that I'm used to.
I got one more. Missy, not only did you just win Maple Hill. You just became, with this final hole, the Tour Points champion of the Disc Golf Pro Tour. Talk to us. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I was holding that spot for a little while, and like I said, the last few weeks have just felt really weird. I think ever since I got back from Europe, I don't know, I just felt like I was kind of sitting in that 5th, 6th place spot every event, and I couldn't get out of it. And so I kind of, again, let that slip away a little bit, but I knew it was still really close, and it's just a testament to how consistent I've been all year, and you know, I'm always right there. I'm always right there. I'm always lurking, and yeah, it's really awesome to finally take another one down this year, and to be at Maple Hill is just, I've been waiting for this one for years. I've been coming here for a while, and I love this place, and I'm so happy to be able to have that on my my resume now. Yeah.
You're champion! Thanks everybody for watching. If you want more disc golf content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button below and subscribe to the Disc Golf Pro Tour, and tune in to the Disc Golf Network all season long.